Y'all, we're here at the Spillway and we're going to get some fishing done, but we're going to be using some pretty strange baits, and I'll show you all those baits here in a second. But first, let's get right into the video. All right, y'all, this right here is that bait I was talking about. I got a shark head, black tip shark. Caught him this weekend, and he tasted pretty good, but you know, I'm using the leftovers as bait. So we'll see if we can't catch something out this. I'm gonna cast him out there. Probably won't catch anything, but if I do, it'll probably be a massive catfish or a massive gar. So gonna cast him out there. I'm using like 50-pound braid. I would use some leader, but I forgot my leader, so we're gonna have to use straight braid. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. Just stick it in a rock right there, maybe. And now we just wait. And I also have some sea trout that I am cutting up for cut bait. I was going to eat this. I ate most of it, but didn't eat all of it. So I'm going to use the leftovers of this for cut bait, see if we can't catch anything over here. All right, y'all, I've been here for a while and a lot happened. So I started an Instagram live because I have an Instagram account too. And speaking of that, follow me on my Instagram at RealHollandBass. But I started Instagram live because I'm like, well, if I'm going to sit here and wait a really long time, I might as well start a live. So I started a live, and I was like, well, if I catch anything big, I'll just end the live and then film it, you know, on here. Well, I hooked a turtle, and you know, on the shark rod, right? And snapped my rod in 3 pieces. So I'm down about $60. It's not that expensive of a rod, but to say that was pretty crazy would be an understatement, because on the shark rod, right out there, I just see the line moving. I was like, oh. Yeah, it was a massive turtle. It's definitely moving. There we go. There we go. We are on. We are on. Oh, dude. Is this a turtle? Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind if this is a turtle, dude. I'm gonna lose my mind if this is a turtle, bro. No way I'm sitting here all day. I think it's a turtle, bro. Dang, he's hissing at me. Y'all, he's hissing at me. Come on, dude, I'm just trying to help you. Just trying to help you. Yo. He just snapped my freaking rod. And he almost, when I picked him up with my hand, he almost snapped the braid. So, I'll give the cut bait a try on the other side of the spill. Well, if I don't catch anything, I'm gonna really all, don't use a shark head as bait. Well, y'all would think this would at least catch a gar, you know? I'll tell you what, the spillway is not what it used to be. It is not teeming with fish like it was 6 months ago. I don't know if they sprayed something in the water, but I mean, it's just brutal right now. But I still can't believe I snapped my rod. I mean, that's just stupid. That just makes me mad. I don't know how I snapped it on a turtle, but it happened. So I'm gonna fish over here for a little bit. If not, guys, we're gonna have to say that it's fish 1, Holland bass 0. Because I mean, this is just brutal. Snaps rod, no fish. Using a couple different types of baits. I've been using artificial and I've been using cut bait. I've had it on the bottom and I've had one on a popping cork. I mean, the fish might have just beat us today, boys. The fish might have beat us. Whoa, hold on. The fish, yeah, they've beaten us today. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not even seeing Mayan cichlids. Like, a lot of the times you'll see like Mayan cichlids along like the bank, and you can just like cast a worm or a cut bait and it'll just whack it. But y'all, the fish aren't like, it's not that the baits don't work, the rods don't work, you know, the lures I'm using don't work. There's literally no fish here. There's no fish here. There's turtles. I figured that out the hard way. But there are no fish. I mean, you would see like schools of largemouth bass of like little packs of like 4 or 5, and you could literally just like throw a jewel cichlid or something on them, or throw like a crankbait and they'll just whack it. You'd see gar swimming off. I'm telling you, they had to have sprayed something in the water to kill the fish. And I would say it's the time of year, because part of it is the time of year, but part of it isn't the time of year, just because it's been like this for like 4 or 5 months. And normally, within 4 or 5 months, you'd get like a break in it being really bad, and you get a little bit of it being good. But so far, it hasn't been good in a super long time. I haven't even seen fish here in this whole canal. I live down like the canal is where I live is 10 blocks down. It's the same canal. Like from my house, like if I go down to the end of the canal, I can see the spillway. And I fished all up and down these banks, and I've hooked 1 bass in the past. Last bass I caught here was Christmas time, way down there. It was literally on Christmas Day. I caught like a 2-pounder way down there. And then I hooked one 3 or 4 days ago, way down there. So I was like, well, maybe, you know, they're up along kind of this like structure. I mean, there's structure here. You know, you got, you know, the buoy looking things. You got the, you know, the rocks. You got the spillway. You'd think they would be all up on it, but they ain't. So it's like they're either dead or I have no idea where they're at. So, last thing. All right, y'all. This is the last cast. I'm just gonna let it sit, and if I don't catch anything, we're gonna have to call it a day, guys. We'll have to say the fish won. Cast right in there. All right. I'll record if I get hit, guys. All right, y'all. We're gonna have to call it a day. Hopefully we'll have better luck next time. If not, see y'all in the next video.